Hey everyone, welcome back to the garage. So today we're going to be taking care of a minor modification to the Corvette that will make any entry-level modder feel like a champion. We're going to be replacing the stock throttle body with a Solaire Performance 91mm unit that is designed to eliminate the tip-in hesitation that the factory throttle body introduces. So stay with me as we take care of this minor modification to my car, and this will make it more drivable and a lot more fun. Okay, so to perform this modification, all you're really going to need is a socket wrench and a 10mm socket, and that's going to be to remove 4 bolts from the throttle body, 2 here and 2 down below, and then my hose clamp for my AFE Performance air intake system. So again, it's just going to be these 2 guys, these 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. We can get this out. So let's go ahead and do that. So in order for me to get the access that I needed to get that throttle body off, in my case because of my AFE cold air induction, is I had to take my air scoop off. Pretty easy job, but then that's going to allow me to get that off and then we can get the new one put back on. Okay, so now that we have the throttle body off the car, let's take a look at some of the science behind the Solaire Performance 91mm throttle body. This is the stock one. You can see that it has not been ported at all. Still looks to be in good shape from having 45,000 miles on it. But we're going to try and get rid of some of the tip-in hesitation by implementing this Solaire Performance. And as you can see, got some nice machining work done right here, here, and over on this side as well. So looks quite a bit different. Got some nice porting done down in this area, right all the way around. So a lot of science and research and development into that. So we're going to put this on the car now and see how it performs afterwards. Okay, so here we go with the installation. This is going to be the easiest part. The hardest part for me is going to be getting this cold air intake hooked back up. Stiff pipe, and it's going to be a chore as I remember from the past. So here we go. Okay, so that's screwed in, nice and solid. So now begins the struggle with getting this back on this. Gonna be great fun. Okay, we are done with that install, so our next step is to take it out on a test drive. So we'll do some normal city driving and let that new throttle body get learned by the computer. So here we go. Okay, our next step is to go through the learning sequence. So we're going to do the quick learn sequence, and what that involves is starting it up, letting it idle for 3 minutes, shutting it off for 1 minute, and then letting it idle for 3 more minutes, shut it back down, start it back up, and then we will go for a test drive. Alright, that was the first 3 minutes. Now we'll let it sit for a minute, do that again, and then we will be on our way. Alright, we're going on our first test drive here, and I have set my Solaire throttle controller to OEM. So I want to make sure we're learning everything at that level so that we can change that later. I'm used to a lot snappier acceleration in OEM mode, but we know we're just learning this new throttle controller right now. I apologize for my radar detector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out on a couple of rural roads here, and what I want to try and do is get up to about 45 miles an hour and then gradually accelerate to 55, back it off again, maybe down in the high 30s, and just keep doing that for a while, maybe for about 20 miles or so. I won't keep you with me that whole time, of course, but that's a recommended action. And hopefully we don't get into limp home mode, because I've been in that before, and at that time I thought that my car was going to fall apart.
Good smooth talk, a big hat, Smokey's Bear in Motor City. Took 47 green stamps to calm his growl. Me and this big Freightliner about blew away.
We're back in the garage tonight after some drives around the city to make sure that that new throttle body and throttle controller were learned by the computer. The tip-in hesitation is gone thanks to that new Solaire throttle body, and I think that with some future drives everything should come back into line. Now I did notice that when I went back into my normal setting on the throttle controller of Ludicrous 1, that the car behaved as normal and performed even better than it had before. So another success story from the Sledgehammer Performance Garage. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Blair recommends that you do a yard work, oh the yard work. Idiot.